All right. Welcome, welcome, you guys. We'll get started here in about 30 more seconds or so. Excited to
Good
have you guys on.
evening. Yes, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Text your team, Facebook your team, Telegram, WhatsApp, however you communicate with your team. Let them know to hop on now to hear the powerful information of what's going to happen tonight. We're so excited that you're here. We'll get started in just another minute.
Where are you guys all from? Let's hear it in the chat. Blow it up. Make it go so fast,
Hi.
Michelle can't read it.
Yes, California, Kathy. Yes, Florida, California, Pennsylvania, Fort Dodge,
There we
Texas,
go.
Orlando, California, Alabama. Oh yes, South Dakota, Michigan, Tennessee, Nebraska, Wyoming, Florida, Montana, Arizona, Texas, Southampton, Montana, South Dakota, Wisconsin, Texas, Louisiana, Jupiter, Florida, Ohio. How am I doing?
You're doing good. You got 5 seconds and then let's
Well,
go.
Massachusetts,
Eminem, you're doing great, Eminem.
Florida, South Dakota again, Mississippi, Lehigh, Los Angeles, Arizona. I love it. Let's keep this action in the chat going on tonight. Who out there knows how to put a fire emoji in the chat? Sacramento, California, Cincinnati, Florida, Jupiter, Florida. There, fire, fire, fire. I love it. Let's bring the energy. Keep it going tonight. Austin, Texas, another South Dakotan. Awesome. More fire. Boise, Idaho. All right, Pennsylvania. Oh, good stuff. We got everybody, the whole country here. More fire, more fire. I'm feeling the fire in August. Are you guys feeling the fire in August? Are you ready to get started, Shawn? You got it
Yep.
recorded?
It says recording.
It says recording. Okay, perfect. All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Fire. I love it. To the Fire of August. It's so funny that we said to put that into the chat. It was wild today. I just had a quick moment and I was like, August. August just seems like such a powerful month. It's a month of kids going back to school, college kids going back to school, getting back into the rhythm of things. Side note, hand cream, Axio, arm these with your kids to give to teachers and all of that to the families. I was thinking about that. But August, you guys, I looked it up. And August, some of the meanings that I looked up were time of harvest and abundance. Who wants to have a time of harvest and abundance in the month of August? Yes, let's put the fire, pick me, yes. And another word for it was to increase greatness. To increase greatness in a time of harvest and abundance is meanings behind the month of August. So we just want to welcome all of the new people to Life Vantage. If you know how to put the clap emojis or the celebratory emojis, put them there. If you are new, say, I am new, so that we can celebrate you. You are a blessing. It is meant to be that you are here. It's an honor and a privilege to just welcome you to the family. It's a huge mission here, and we're so excited to do this with you. So, Life Vantage. Do we have, I want to see in the chat again, yes or yes, do we have the most powerful products? I'm not a hype girl. I'm a passionate girl. I'm not a hype girl. Do we have the most powerful products to activate our minds, our cells, our bodies, our moods, our gifts? We talk about activation of gifts, bringing this forward to people. Yes. Do we not have the most incredible corporate staff? We've got a couple of them on with us tonight. We've got the strong, confident Steve, right? That's leading us. We've got Kristen. We've got all these corporate staff that we are working with on a daily, weekly, hourly, minute basis. Do we have an incredible customer service? Do you guys know you can text customer service? They were working till midnight mountain last night. Put in the chat, what do you think about our customer service, you guys? We have got Aaron Brockovich, who is on our board of directors. Put a high five or the number 5 in the chat if you watched Aaron and team and family last week. Was it last week, the week before? How powerful, and what a belief builder, and what a powerful gift that we have here to share with people. Oh my goodness gracious, Aaron Brockovich is on our board. Have you heard? You've got to join us on this mission, right? Did you guys see last week Dr. Melody and Shawn and Dr. Nancy right after Aaron. Was that not a killer, amazing, beautiful, powerful presentation? Last night with Dr. Skip and Tyler and Dr. Neil. Was that not powerful? Do you guys feel as if things are moving forward in that abundance, that momentum, that greatness that we were talking about for August? That's what we're here to do and to continue to do. So tonight, Shawn, my husband, and beautiful Tara Wilson are going to be here to give you the next steps of what can we do, how can we do it, and to make this month powerful. But before we get into that, I'm just going to share something about the new enhanced. Do you love all the enhancements LifeVantage has been making? The new enhanced rewards program. Who here loves customers? We want them to be our raving fans. We want to take the best care of them. We want to just give them the best of the best so that they never go off these products. So we talked about how powerful these products are, right? We want them to be on for life, not only for them, right? They are the most important, but to build yourself, your team, your consultants, a strong, solid foundation of a business. Huge. So let's listen to this. And I want to tell you guys what I'm going to be telling you right now is in hub.lifevantage.com. So if you don't get everything that I say written down, or you're like, what did she say? Right after this, go into hub.lifevantage.com. If somebody can write that into the chat, that would be amazing. So listen to this, the new enhanced rewards program for the customers. Customers can now qualify for free, who likes free shipping on their first order when they set it up on subscription. Always, always set your people up on subscription. It's the best thing for them, you guys, even if it is just one product. Next, better yet, when they step that up, their first order of $175 in US dollars, they'll qualify for a free, who likes hearing these free things, free gift. This is what they are going to be getting, you guys. Who out there loves the hand cream? Who out there, let's see in the chat, who loves the hand cream. So if they have an order of $175, they are going to get a free hand cream. Customers are going to get the best price on the products with a 10% discount on any of the items on subscription. Here's another deal. Every time subscribers, your customers on subscription, spend $100 in US dollars, they will earn a $5 reward credit. Our customers are getting reward credits, you guys, that they can use on future orders. Now customers can redeem a $5 credit for every $50 they spend, and you can stack those savings. If they spend $100, they get 2 credits. If they spend $150, real life in the Poe house. Somebody just drove up, if you can hear the dog. They can use 3 credits. So customers can use their credits and enjoy the rewards. So anybody out there have anybody just on Pro Tandem and before they maybe couldn't use all the rewards? Now they can use their rewards for this. So super, super good. Can you guys hear the dog? Put a dog emoji back there. Like this is real life and this is just what we do. All right. So who out there thinks that it would be super awesome if we could also have gifts for consultants? Yes? Yes? Yes. All right. Tara, I can see Tara. So here, I'm just going to read this again, you guys. Another healthy business. We're going to set all of us on subscription, right? I'm a raving fan of the products. We literally take everything here in our house, all of us here. So here's the deal. Starting today, August 1st, consultants will now be able to be put into the reward circle, qualify for free shipping. So if you have a new consultant, you guys, this is how they're going to get free shipping on their enrollment package. Qualify for free shipping on your new enrollment order when you set up a subscription of 150 SV or more during enrollment, right? Okay, everybody got that? Monthly rewards. Now listen to this. Who loves discount codes? Put discount codes if you guys love discount codes and you want to continue to bring in more customers, bring in more consultants, and have a little discount for them. If your subscription is 100 SV or more, you are going to earn 1 set of shareable 10% discount codes. one customer discount code that helps a new customer save on their first purchase. That is going to expire in 7 days. And you're also going to get one for a new team member to save 10% on an enrollment pack, and that will expire at the end of the following month. So set your subscriptions up, you guys. Get those discount codes, all of that, okay? This is quality, raise your standards, change your life, business type of stuff that we're talking about. And again, remember, that's how new consultants also get their free shipping. When will you get those discount codes was one of my first questions. 24 hours after your subscription processes, okay? All right, so now we're gonna get over here to Tara. But I just wanna say, this woman, she blows my mind the way that she thinks. She thinks in numbers. My husband also thinks in numbers, but she has vision, she has knowledge, she reads books constantly. She's always sending me books and podcasts. We were listening to a launch of a gentleman and how to set things up today. And I just really, really respect Tara, and I'm really grateful not only to be friends, but business partners. And for those of you that are new to LifeVantage, I just want you to know the power of team of LifeVantage. We are not within the same organization, and that's how LifeVantage works. Some of our closest friends are in very different groups, and we all are here to help and support one another. One of the things that I think about when I think of going out and doing the do is being true to yourself and integrity. So as Tara is thinking and sharing some of these things with you, think of integrity, but think of personal integrity. That's very, very different, because so many times we talk about integrity, but when we talk about our personal integrity and how we're going to deal with our goals in life, let's like really be true to ourselves. So Tara, will you bring on a little bit of goal setting
Yes.
family here tonight? I am holding up this sign here, and you're going to see
Can that be found at the hub? That looks like a hub kind of thing. Can we get that in the hub? I think that should be like everyone's poster for their wall or their desk.
the picture of this, right?
For sure.
This is so good.
Yeah.
So it was just posted in Facebook, just so you guys know, and the team is going to put it in the chat, you guys. But I agree, this would be so good to have in the hub. But you can save that picture from Facebook, you guys, and put it on your wall, put it in front of your computer, put it on your phone screen and whatnot. But Tara is a huge leader. She's gone through momentum, so she's going to be talking about that. She's been she's presidential consultant here, so take it away, Tara. She's a mama, she's on vacation, and she's taking time away from family on vacation tonight. So thank you, Tara, for just always being who you are.
Thank you, Michelle. I don't think you could get more beautiful. I just love you. And I always say I share my heart with Michelle and my head with Shawn. Shawn and I get in trouble in many FAB meetings, and Michelle's always looking at us like, you two behave, because we not only have our numbers, but we have the same sense of humor. But I love you too, and it's so honored to be here on this call with the Poe sandwich. So you're gonna have a Poe, then me, then another Poe. So I'm in the middle of the Poes, but you got heart and head, and me, I'll kind of do both. And I just really want, my message tonight is, obviously we had an okay July. I think we can do a lot better. I know there's been some turmoil in the profession, in the industry. And I just want to say, don't let anything bother you. One of my really good friends for about 14 years now, she's like, I'm out of the industry right now because I can't stand all the turmoil. And I was like, well, wow. I get it, but like, this is why I've been head down with this company for almost 9 years now. I was actually starting to look at it in July of 2015. And then Justin Rose, the old CSO, I met with him and he gave me some product August of 2015. So literally I started taking product almost 9 years ago. And then me and my leaders flew in September of 2015. And then of course, made the best decision ever to partner with this company. But I want to rewind back a little bit to when I got into this in 2007, when I was a working mother, and my husband worked full-time for corporate America. We called him the weekend daddy. I was working full-time, 40 hours a week in wholesale mortgage. I had a 1-year-old and a 7-year-old. So I know that some of you, because might see us now after we've been able to quit our jobs. I don't like to say retire, although they say when you retire, you spend your life doing what you love. So I guess I am retired because I've been doing what I love now for 17 years, but I went all in. And one of the things that I have done since the beginning, since March of 2007, when I was brand new. I didn't know network marketing existed. I didn't know anything about health and wellness and antioxidants and, oxidative stress, which actually was kind of part of my first company. But we hit momentum. So from the time I joined in March of 2007 till March of 2008, 1 million distributors joined that company. And I was average or lower average at best, because I had no idea what I was doing. I was just so like, I had my PhD. I was poor, hungry, and driven, right? And Eric Worre, I know the Pose, and many of us are work with Eric Worre, and some love him, some don't. But he says, I'm always looking for people who are coachable, who are hungry, who want something more, and who have the work ethic to go get it. And that still is probably one of my biggest mottos. Like, talking to 480 people tonight on the line. Are you hungry? Do you desire change? Are you coachable? Will you do what we did? Like Pose and I have been to the top of the company, like as well as many of our other FAB and leaders around the company. Like, we've done it. And are you willing to get out there and do it? That's what I want you guys to ask yourself, because August, schmaugust, July, July, like, it doesn't matter. People will take time off, and that's just another excuse. Now, I'm in my 46th day of being on the road since June 3rd. Do the math. I have been on the road in a hotel. I'm actually at a condo in my in-laws' condo in the Keys, more than I've been at home, but I never stopped doing my business. And that's why I am where I am. That's why the Pose are where they are. That's why the FAB members are where we are. And one of the things that we do as the CEO of our own company now, I want you to say to yourself, I want you to write yourself a sign and put it on your sticker on your computer right now. I am the CEO, right? Now I'm the captain. I am the CEO. Steve Fife is the CEO for the company that produces our products and pays commissions when we sell his product. But you are the CEO of your team, of your business. You started a business. So if you don't have goals, and I love that little flyer, if you want to hold it up again, Michelle. Goals, there has been so many studies on goals. I think it was Yale or something did a study on goals, and the students, there was like 3% of the graduating class of, like, I don't know, 1951 or 1953, I think it was, or something like that. And 3% had goals, and 97% did not have goals that were SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound, meaning I will do this when I say I'm going to do it in this amounts, right? And we'll adapt that to LifeVantage in a second. But 20-year follow-up study, and this isn't like a state school or a JC, this is Yale. After 20 years, the 3% of the people who actually set goals were earning more, the 3%, than the other 97% combined. Now, I want you to think about that with LifeVantage. If you think about, there's what, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 presidentials, right? And why are we where we are? Because from the day I started network marketing, I was the CEO. I took complete responsibility. I learned everything that the company put out there, whether it was a comp plan, an incentive, a new product, a new technology, a new website, whatever it was. I took the time and I invested in learning it and then teaching it to my team, right? But like goals, I've never not had goals. And what's crazy about goals is sometimes you hit your goal and you're like, dang. Like one time, this is not a joke, this is a real goal. For a long time. So I joined in 2015, and I was not pro 9 or 10 like as soon as I thought I would be. But I said, I went to a mastermind, and I was like, June 30th, 2016. It would be about 19 months into LifeVantage. I said, I'm going to be making $50,000 a month. And I had that everywhere, on my phone, and all my passwords, in my car, on my computer. And that is the month. June of 2016 is the day, June 30th, is the day I hit Pro 9. And I'm so sorry to disappoint you all. I made $49,326. Darn it. But I'm like, what if I would have said 75,000 or 100,000? So don't be afraid to like stretch yourself. But the point is I thought about that goal all day, every day. Now you can't think about a goal that big and not do anything. So if you guys are struggling with your activity right now, it's because you're not thinking, you're not dreaming, and you're not setting goals big enough. Now, the company is so amazing, and this is the one thing I love about network marketing is they give us like these stepping stones. They give us the ranks. So we know what our next goal is, whatever you are. If you're an SC1, your goal is an SC2. But what other goals can you have? Like, can you go from sapphire to diamond? Can you go from emerald to sapphire? Whatever your goals are, like you should have them written down every month. And is it okay if you don't make them? Yes. If you don't make them, if you didn't make them in July, dust yourself off. But did you get closer to them? Did you learn? Did you grow? Did you plant seeds? Did you did you get ahead in the process? Because yeah, we want to send that to the whole company because we're about to launch a product, you guys. And the mindset of a launch has nothing to do with the product. It has to do with how serious are you about this launch. And if anyone wants the video that I sent to Michelle and Shawn and a bunch of my leaders, all my leaders came back to me. They're like, that's the best video I've ever seen. Because the mindset of a launch isn't about like, the little simple things. It is a mindset that I will do whatever it takes. Like, will you do whatever it takes? I know Michelle and Shawn to get where they are. I know Shawn's going to talk about this, but like when Collagen launched, I was like $300,000 away from presidential or Pro 10 at the time. 300,000 away. By the way, Pro 10, if you guys are new, was harder, 50,000 harder than presidential. So like the three of us hit Pro 10, which was $50,000 a month harder than presidential is, by the way. And I was like about 5 months before I hit, I was 300,000 away. That seems like forever in May of 2022. Enter June, guess what we launched? We launched Collagen. And me and my team, we took it seriously. We learned the product. We got behind it. We started, collaborating and social media and before and afters. And I went pedal to the metal. My leaders went pedal to the metal. And then 4 months later, I closed a 300,000 point gap to hit Pro 10 in September, which was just 3 months after the product launch of Collagen. So product launches are unbelievable. Michelle, if you have that video, I don't know if you can copy and paste it in there. Someone said it might not be, but if you have a goal like that, I will tell you this. If you don't have a goal every month to hit enrollment tracks, like what is your goal right now? How many people do you want to enroll? And I will tell you, if I could be real honest, because I have been in momentum, not once, but twice. I have been at a lot. If you don't know my story, I don't mean to brag, but I've been at the top of I've been in 4 network marketing companies, and I've been at the top of all 4. I've never failed. I've never sucked, for lack of a better term. Like I've been at the top ranks of all 4 companies. Why? Because I practice the same cadence when I come in. I look at the top ranks and I say, what do I need to do? I set my goals and I get into activity and I launch my team. When Rachel Pekarik and I launched our team in 2015, it wasn't, we're just going to post a couple things on social media. We'll do a few 3-way calls. No, we were doing Zoom after Zoom after Zoom after Zoom all day, every day. And if you get this video, if you want to look on YouTube, it's Holton Bugs, how to launch a business. And it's about 10 minutes and he's in a peach blazer and I've watched it about 47 times. He's one of the most successful network marketers and it's old. So you don't even know, like, it's not going to matter what company he's in right now. It's the mindset. I want you to hear it because we talked to Carrie, we talked to Stu, our upline, and we said, tell us what to do, show us the videos, and then let's go. And within the first month, I was a Pro 6 and she was a Pro 7, so you can do the math. By the 4th month, I had $300,000 in volume going through my organization by month 4 of joining this company. And we shattered a lot of records, but I'm telling Bugs, B-U-G-G-S. I'm telling you guys, it was a mindset. It wasn't because we had done network marketing. It's because we were doing the activity, because we set the goals and we had the vision and we saw what we had our hands on. And you guys, yes, I'm excited about October and I was in weight loss. I know I'm going a little over. Sorry. I hope it's okay with y'all. I was in weight loss. My last company, my personal downline, did $160 million. My team in 4.5 years. 7.5 million was our top month. 1 month during our peak enrollment month, one day, I had 1,000 people join my team in one day. That is what's possible. So you can't tell me, because I have lived it. That was my back office. That was my team. And every time it comes up on Facebook, Rachel are like, remember when we had 1,000 people joining our team in a day? So I know what's possible. I want you guys to collectively, as my LifeVantage brothers and sisters, 498 of you, I want you to think bigger. I want you to dream bigger, but we cannot get away that we are the activation company. Yes, should everyone in the world join us? 70% of Americans are overweight or obese, and it's across the world. Yes, should they join us? Do we have always a great product? Do we have always great science? Yes, but do not wait, because our Protandim Nerve 2, our Tri-Synergizer, our collagen, our skincare, our hair care, our Axio, which I just had, so it clearly works. Like, we have an amazing story now. And I know Shawn's going to talk about a little bit this, but I want you all to set goals, because the number one thing that you should be doing in August and September is you should be building your arc. You should be building your arc. And the bigger you build it and the more people on it, when we launch that product, the more people you have talking about what we're launching, it will literally change your life. I saw stay-at-home single moms that had gone through bankruptcy and foreclosure become millionaires. Of course, no, results not typical, disclaimer, but I'm telling you, I saw average people do extraordinary things when we have momentum, but do not wait. The people that go out and build their team in August and September, that don't wait around, that set some goals, that crush through the enrollment tracks right now, but this is your business. This is the time. And if you ever were going to say, you know what, I'm going to relaunch myself, this would be the time. So whatever you need to do, talk to us, talk to your FAB, your upline, your leaders. We're here for you. But if you don't have goals in August, August will come and go, and you will be that far behind. So I challenge you to do everything you possibly can. So I'm so sorry for I took a few more minutes, but I would like to bring on my brother from another brother, Shawn Poe, one of the best of the best. Take it away, my friend.
All right. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate you. Oh, whoa.
And Shawn, sorry, it's the wife is interrupting. Super sorry. Goals. Tara was talking about these goals, you guys. If you go into the Facebook group now and immediately following this, go into the Facebook group. It's going to be posted in the chat. Write down your goals. What is your goal this month? What is your goal tomorrow? What is your goal this week? What is your goal, for your team? And keep drilling down. What is it going to take to get to that goal? Like she said, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Screenshot it and send it out to your entire organization. Find some accountability partners and make it happen. And then we're going to be cheering each other on the entire time. Sorry, I just want to make sure everybody knows to get in there. Love you, honey.
All good. All good. All right. So I just want to give you guys some things that I would focus on if I was you. We have a little bit over a 70-day runway. And I also want to point out, this is intended to be a US focused call. But everything as far as the principles that we're talking about and how to get prepared for the product launch is going to be applicable to every single country that LifeVantage is selling product in. So that might just extend your runway a little bit more. But if you're doing these activities now, regardless what country you're in, you will be happy about it down the road. So number one, I would suggest that you guys treat the beginning of the month like the end of the month. So both August and September, front load the month as much as possible. How many scheduled meetings do you have in the next 7 days? How many times are you going to share the information, both the business and the products, with other people in the next 7 days? That's going to set the tone for the rest of the month. If your calendar is empty at the beginning of the month, you're going to have to start building momentum later in the month, and that is not what we want. You don't get this time back to build your business now prior to what is coming up. We've always built our business, and we're trained to build our business around incentives and promotions. And if you've noticed the theme throughout 2024, it's all been around Rise Era. So you're getting new people into the system, enrolling them. You're retaining the people that are in the system already, and you're advancing your business by rank. So those are the three areas that I would put all of my energy, all of my focus in, not only for yourself, but any consultants that are inside of your group. So we know within roll tracks, you have to get 3 to qualify for Alaska. So how many of those are you going to knock out this month? How many did you knock out in July? Finish the 3, right? We had some people that finished all 3 the very first month. The retain tracks, you have to hit 3 of those as well for Alaska. So why not hit 1 or 2 early or knock them all out so you can check that box and you know that you have that done already for Alaska. And I know that there's some people in our organization, and I would guess it's the same across LifeVantage, that they have pretty high baselines for retain. And this is how I've been coaching those people, that their retain numbers are high. Maybe it's because of all the activity that happened in December, or the 20% off in June, that they got elevated there a little bit higher than normal. But here's what I would do. Close the gap as much as possible between now and October with people ordering products now, getting their bodies activated. Because the closer you are, the easier it's going to be when October happens and you have a lot of new people coming in, for you to get those retain numbers up in November. And you could possibly knock off all 3 of those if you have a higher baseline in November because of the work that you're doing now and in October. Okay, so Alaska, focus on those. If you rank advanced last month, right? Now you're focusing, if it was SC1 or higher, you're focusing on maintaining that rank and getting to the next rank so you get the maintenance points for Alaska. And then if you hold it again in September, if you rank advanced in July, you're holding in August and September, or going further, right? You're getting more points for the trip. So don't let the business roll backwards. Continue to share and get it closer to that next rank. Again, I said we have just over 70 days, you guys. And in 3 weeks from now, you're going to see the first people in the company start to receive the new product at the Rise Era Summit, that trip in Park City, Utah. And this is another reason why you focus on earning all the incentives, all the promotions, because it's just the group of people that are attending that get it early. So set yourself up for success. And the worst thing that happens if you're running for these promos and incentives is you don't hit it, right? But you've done more work than you probably would have if you weren't focused on the activities that would get you that incentive or that promotion. So know what those promotions are and run for each one of those. And I'll say it again, Tara talked about this, but how big do you want your business to be for the launch? Now is not the time to just prepare. Now is the time to get people into the system, get them activated, and then you're going to be able to upsell and cross-sell when new products come out. And I promise you, you want as many consultants in the boat as possible right now, because the more consultants that you have telling the story, being a voice of the products, a voice of the business, a voice of the compensation plan, the more growth that you're going to see when we have these types of product launches happen. I'll talk about our experience with the collagen launch, you guys. We were stuck around $550,000, $650,000 a month for years. We had hit Pro 9. We were stuck there for years. We were still working hard. But as soon as collagen launched, something magical happened because we were prepared and we had momentum heading into it. And by that launched at the end of June in 2022. By October 31st, we had gone from an average of 550,000 to 650, over $1 million. You guys, that's what happened in a 4-month period of time for us. And I'll tell you, our goal within a 6-month period of time after October is that our business doubles again. We are going to take advantage of this. We're going to put our blinders on, our head down, and we are going to sprint, because we cannot get this opportunity back with this specific product launch. There might be something down the road, but I love what Daniel Song said to our team the other day on Monday. He said, this is a once-in-a-decade launch. And that means to me, if you choose not to be a part of it, you're missing out. You cannot get that back. Could you still grow a big business? Absolutely, but you're making it harder for yourself by not doing the right activity, the right behavior right now. And if you think about this launch, think about like airplanes. Okay. The bigger the airplane is, the longer runway that they need to get in the air. You can't put a huge airplane on a little tiny runway and think that it's going to take off. And that's what we're doing with our businesses right now. How many people do you want inside of that airplane? How big do you want that airplane to be? But you can't wait till October 12th to start building the runway. Build it now so that you have it where you want to be in 70 days from now. And momentum, you guys, it is a factor. It is a factor. And it's like pushing the boulder up the hill, right? If you stop pushing it and it slows down, or worse, stops or rolls backwards, it's a lot harder to get it in motion again. So start now with the heavy lifting, the pushing, the hard work. Dig in the trenches now. Find out who in your group is willing to do the work with you, and lock arms with those people and focus on them right now. And if you don't have that in your group yet, that's what you're doing. You're creating that for yourself. Get the people in there now that you know want to change things, because I truly believe this. This will be an opportunity that will change people's lives in very significant ways. Very significant. And when we look back at the middle of next year and we go, oh my gosh, we came up for air and look what happened, it's going to be incredible. And I want that for every single one of you on here. You obviously have a desire to build this if you took time out tonight to be on this call. The end of the month call, I would get on that absolutely too. It's going to be August 26th, not on the 25th, because the 25th is a Sunday. We'll do it on August 26th. And you'll want to be on that call as well, because there's going to be things announced on that call. If you've seen how these have trended, there's been some pretty cool announcements that have come out during these calls. But make sure you're putting that into the calendar. And I'll remind you again, it's not exactly on the 25th this time, because that falls on a Sunday. It's going to be on the 26th. Make sure that's in your calendar. But ask yourself this right now: how big do you want this to be for yourself? I want you to dream. I want you to dream about how big this can be and what specifically changes in your life. Is it the ability to control your time more? Is it to not worry about some of those overdue checks that are sitting there needing to be mailed out? Is it your kids getting ready to go to college and you don't know how you're going to fund it? Every one of us has a little bit of a different story. For me and Michelle, when we first got involved, March of 2011, I wanted out of the corporate world so bad, but I needed a vehicle to do it. And I thank God every day that we were smart enough, even though we were very skeptical, we were smart enough to see where this fit in with our life. And when we realized it was real and it works, that when you have the right products, the right people, the right opportunity, this is the best way to do business. It changed our entire world. It strengthened our relationship with me and Michelle. It strengthened our relationship with our kids. It allowed us to be where we wanted to be when we wanted to be there. And it gave us options that I didn't have inside of the corporate world. And I promise you, I do want that for every single one of you. So let's lock arms. Let's get in the trenches together right now and change the world. Find out what's going on in people's lives and how you can help activate them. If you're sitting there making pre-lists of people that want the product, get them activated right now on collagen and Protandim NRF2. Get them on the Healthy Glow, because that'll set them up for better success when the product launches. Or maybe it's Protandim NRF2 and Axio and Fat Burn, right? There's combinations of products that can activate them now so they'll have better results in October. But don't just make a pre-list. Get in the trenches today and let's change the world, you guys. Have an amazing, amazing month. I can't wait to see you all at the top. It is going to be a crazy ride. It's going to be a rocket ship, and we've got to go. So take care.
And
Love
see
you.
you. I know you said see you, Shawn, at the top, and see you all there, but see you in Kansas City, everybody. Don't forget to get registered for Kansas City. If you're not sure what that is, go to your site tonight, get registered for Kansas City for some exciting launch madness. But get everybody activated now. Thank you, Tara. Thank
Love
you,
you.
Shawn. Thank you to everybody that took the time out. We honor your time. Now it's time to get into that action and go post your goals. Have a blessed evening and write those names down. Reach out to them and let them know why you thought of them and why they matter and why activation, business, product, community is just the greatest gift. Love you all. Good
We
night.
love you. Thank you guys.
Oh.